Okay, can you hear me now? Yay! I have got to take this headset off of this computer because it automatically defaults to the headset, and then I have to wear this stupid thing. But at least now I know how to fix it. Just put the headset on. I know this is a pop-up live because I was walking around. I think I told you this in the market. I'm like walking around the yard with the dogs in pain. And then I'm going, "Oh, I could start on my skirting." No, it'll kill my back. And keep smiling. I look cute. But I'm like, "Oh, I could start doing the skirting." Nope, that'll kill my back. Oh, I wanna build like a three-sided thing to put my garbage cans in, like, out at the curb that's not a curb, and can't do that today, like, and it's such a beautiful day outside. I just wanna go out there and work, but my back is screaming at me no. So, I'm hoping if I relax one more day, like, I wanted to go pull out the flooring in the kitchen and can't do that either, so it's gonna be hard to drink coffee with this stupid microphone in my face. But let's see who else shows up. I was hoping you would show up, Patty, just so I can make you a moderator because I tried looking for your channel and it wouldn't let me find the Patty one. I made Southern Blessed one. My knee is making me mad because I can't exactly. That's uh-oh, hang on. Hey, Homer. Yes, but it's on the channel's name is Coffee and Big Dreams Required. If you go to my community tab, I put a link to it. Go to my community tab and there's a link to it there. Which one? Oh, this one. Oh, found it? Oh, you on that one? Okay. All right, bring my ass over there. All right. All right, bye. All right. He just said a bad word on my live stream. Um, yeah, there's so much I want to do out there. Hi, Pat Gary. There's so much that I want to do, and today is like the perfect weather to do it because it's just gonna get colder this week. I wanna I have a bunch of holes in my house from yeah, hey Homer, hurry up and get here. I have a bunch of um excuse me, holes in my house from the dryer vent that used to be here, and there's actually a hole in my ceiling or in my roof where the vent pipe used to go out. And then there's some electrical boxes that used to be on the outside that now it's just a gaping hole in the tin, and I want to hurry up and get those items put in so that I'm sealed better for weather. I mean, there's house wrap over them, but I'd still oh, and then the outdoor lights, stuff like that, that I want to get done before it starts, freezing and raining. But like I said, you know, I walk around, I see all this stuff that needs to be done, and I want to get busy on it and I want to do it. I'm excited now that the rim joists are done. There's a lot that I could be doing, except for I guess I overdid it. So just not gonna be doing much today. I mean, tonight I plan on editing some video. I have a whole bunch of them. There he is. Patty's saying, "Hey Homer, hurry up and get here." And I have to figure out StreamYard because StreamYard is set up to automatically stream to Big Dreams Tiny Budget. Um, I'm Patty right now. If I even like slightly bend, my back is screaming at me. You never subbed to this channel. Well, you better sub. Um, and yeah, I do have it set up. If you guys are watching and can't comment, it's because I have it set up to subscriber only. So you have to subscribe and wait a minute. Oh, you had to wait that whole, you know what? It was at default, it was 5 minutes. So I changed it to 1 minute. Oh, we'll see how long the puppy lasts. I took some Kong, they're dog Kongs, and shoved a half of a banana in it and then a bunch of peanut butter, and she apparently has eaten it all in less than 13 minutes. You can wait. But no, I need to figure out how to set up StreamYard so that I could StreamYard on this channel instead of just doing, where it's only me up here talking. But I can't figure out how to make it go to, when I do StreamYard, I can't figure out how to make it go to the Coffee and Dreams required instead of Big Dreams. Oh, she might have. I told her what area it was in. But every time Jan drives on the roads out here, she gets lost. So, we sent her for lunch and it took them almost 2 hours. And I don't know where Jan is. I sent her a message, but she hasn't responded. So see, she's not in here yet. She might know how to set it up to go to StreamYard. My puppy was just outside running all over the yard. It's time for her to take a nap. And I'd put music on for her, which makes her go to sleep, but then I'd get a copyright strike, so. And I just started this channel, so I don't want a copyright strike yet. But Homer, now that we got the rim joist done, oh no, mine love the banana and peanut butter. Yes, having the rim joist done on the outside was like a huge thing on my to-do list. The other thing is to coat the roof with that elastoplastic stuff. And it has to be a certain, like today would be a perfect day to do it, except for the stuff is super expensive. I haven't bought it yet. And I'm not getting up on the roof to do it. So I have a friend that might come help me, but again, it has to work out with his schedule and not be raining and not be 100 degrees and not be freezing in order for the stuff to spread. Was I able to reuse the wood? Oh, the skirting, yes. I'm going to put that skirting back up. I had to take it all down and pull out all the pin nails in order to put up the new rim joist. But now that the rim joist is done, I'm pretty sure the rim joist is good the rest of the way around. I might have to replace some more of it, but all I have to do is go buy another jack like the one I have. And then once I have that second jack, I'm pretty sure I could do the rest of it by myself because it's not like so high up off the ground. Yeah. Well, and now that that's done, Homer, those windows that you gave me, I can put one of the windows in the kitchen. It'll be my kitchen window. And then the other two windows, I haven't decided. I think one's going to go in the bedroom here, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the other one yet. Where's the coffee? It's right here. I got coffee. I don't know where yours is. You got to get Patty to go make it for you. Oh, I should make Homer a mod too, huh? Anyhow, so I just thought I would, come hang out here since I can't do anything else. Yeah, Mac should be making Patty some coffee, I think. Oh, you know what? Actually, the other window, if I don't replace one of these windows with it, I may use that other window when I build my shop. Yeah, Mac, you need to go make Patty some coffee. But she just said she needs a coffee, so you have to go make her one and bring it to her. Anyhow, yeah, but maybe that little window, because there were two bigger ones and there was one little one, so maybe I'll use that little one in the shop when I build that. That way I have some kind of natural lighting in there. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go let the puppy run. See, now they're both gonna bark. Okay, maybe they're gonna run in the house instead. She's a wild child. Is this your first live on this channel since I think this is yeah, because I wasn't able to go live last week when I wanted to. Yeah, as soon as I let her out, she gets up. She just took Dilly's other new Kong outside, so I'll be looking for that in the forest. She lost the other one. What was I gonna say? Yeah, she gets when I first let her out of her crib, she gets wild crazy and then she runs around outside and then she comes in and kind of plops down and finds something to chew on. But she is every time I let her outside, I don't know where she's bringing this stuff, but she's got this whole collection that I keep taking away from her and setting up on my shelf outside, but she's got all these old bottles. She's brought me back canning jars that were still have the lid on them and they're like half full of stuff. Today she brought me back a kid's shoe. So she must be finding somewhere where people have dumped garbage or something and she keeps bringing this stuff back to me and I don't know where she's getting it from because she does this huge loop around the property. So I mean like she'll take off in one direction and come back in another. Yeah. And it's always like a bottle, a full bottle that's not broken, but they're like little remember the old pony beer bottles? She's brought those. She's brought old Coca-Cola bottles and just all kinds of treasures. Yeah, I know, huh? She needs to be in a junkyard. The new pup is great, real smart. She can walk without a leash and poop around the perimeter. She's a fast learner. Yeah, mine poops definitely around the perimeter because she goes off. Like yesterday she took off over by your property, Patty, but she came back like up the hill on the backside. So she must be like going down into the ravine and then coming all the way around or something. I don't know. But she wears herself out and she always comes back. If I close the back door, then she like comes running to the back door like, "Let me in." Yeah, she's free range and all right. I don't know. Dilly never left my side that far. So this with Maisie, it's all new. And if I'm out there working, I actually have to chain her up because who knows where she would go to. And I know they have they're gonna start hunting with modern guns this weekend, I think it is. So I have to she's got a bright pink collar on top of her regular collar, but I'm gonna have to keep her closer from now until Thanksgiving, I think, is when the guns stop. So, and I know there's quite a few neighbors over here that already have deer stands up in the trees and stuff. So I know they'll be out here hunting. Yeah, I'm afraid they'll either steal her or they'll shoot her, thinking that she's, a bear or something with the coloring. No, we had people shooting off guns last weekend, and she just kind of stood still and like looked around like a deer, like a deer in the headlights kind of look, and then just took off into the forest. So, and it was like several shots. It wasn't just one gunshot. It was like a pow, 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 and she stopped for a second, and then go get your sister. Go get her. Go out there and get her. Don't bark at me. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think as she ages, she might calm down some more. We'll have to wait and see. I hope so. I have the shock collar for her. I bought it. A friend of mine told me to buy it. And I bought it when she was like a puppy. She was like 4 months old or something, and she kept taking off. So I bought this shock collar, and then I read it, and it said, well, they have to learn come and stay and sit and all these things first before you can use that on them. And that's part of the problem is she doesn't come when I call her. And then even the thought of putting a shock collar, I just can't do it. Um, it just I don't know. I know it's better than her getting hit by a car or, hit by a bullet, but still I just can't bring myself to put it on her. So it's still brand new in the box. She might stay close. Okay. So yes, cuz people lose a lot of dogs every year when 4th of July comes. Yeah. I lost a when I was a kid, we had a German shepherd, awesome dog, so smart, and he on the 4th of July, I think he was sick. And anyhow, we were gone on the 4th of July. When we came home, he was gone. And I remember, I was probably 12 years old, but I went all through the neighborhood calling his name. We never did find what happened to him. They do kind of calm down because wait, hang on, let me close this door before she takes off again. And she came back without the Kong, so I'm gonna have to go look for it somewhere. Um, they do calm down because Dilly has kind of calmed down, but let me tell you, when Jan and them were out this weekend, they kept throwing her the ball, and Dilly doesn't have an off switch. So as long as someone's throwing the ball to her, she'll keep going after it and going after it and going after it. She doesn't know when to quit. And then they left, and I brought her inside. I've never heard this dog snore as much as she did that night. She was just passed out on my bed. She was drooling all over my pillows. Uh, yeah, she was pretty exhausted. Do labs ever calm down? Okay, never leave my dog outside at night. Me either, microfarmer. In fact, when I take them out to go potty, the last time at night, they're on a leash because, well, this one's on a leash. Dilly will come back no problem, but I don't ever let him go out at night. I'll train her with the collar. I don't know why, but I'm just kind of uh I don't know. That collar scares me, and I don't want it to hurt her, and I think she's oh my gosh, she just got a paper towel. Um I don't want she's such a shredder. If she finds one little piece of paper, yeah, it's a shock collar, and I don't want to use that. I think she might be part pit bull, and I don't want her to like turn on me either. So I'm thinking about getting two milking goats and put a shock collar when they make noise to keep them here. Yeah, a shock collar for a goat. Patty trained you with a shock collar. That kind of explains a lot, Mac. She has a bunch of toys and chew things. The problem with the toys is that she shreds them. Like even the super chewer things from not Chewy, BarkBox, uh, she has like destroyed him in 5 minutes. So, and then the hard plastic ones, she like shreds those too. So she's got quite a few of them that are put up because she eats them. We can't have them because of the noise. Some told me. Oh, there's a vet that cuts their vocal cords. That just sounds mean. That's kind of like declawing a cat. I just think, that's the cat's only defense, and I don't know. I say if it comes to that, you need to move to somewhere where they do allow goats instead of amending the goat. Yeah, like they can't voice their opinion or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. So you just got to move out to your property out here, Homer. Then you can have all the goats you want. No, wait. The property you bought, you can't. You can't even have chickens there. Uh, I forgot they have restrictions on those properties. Yeah. Well, where I'm at, there's nothing. There's no restrictions. There's no building permits. There's nothing. But oh, and since you guys are both in here, I'll tell you that I think I told you that they were talking about annexing this part of the unrestricted into the city, and that person was wrong. It's excluding the unrestricted properties. So if you're on Homer's, it might be annexed into the city. But the ones that we have out here that are unrestricted will always remain unrestricted in county property. So that's good. Yeah, shock collar, but still, I don't know. And then with Maisie, I mean, like I said, I can't even bring myself to use it on her. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have the goats for you, Homer. You just come over here and take care of them. Hey, Steven, hello. Okay, you know what? I forgot. I'm going to do a mail call. I don't think Mary is in here, but I got this notification on my phone the other day that said, hey, you have some packages coming. And this time UPS actually found my house, which is amazing. But Mary sent this to me and I'm just now opening it. I told her I would wait and open it live, but this one is Rosemary Gladstar's herbal recipes for vibrant health. So I think that's all. Hi, Barb. I think that's all the books that I had on my wish list. I'm not one to keep a bunch of books, but some of these were like books that I want to keep. Yeah, Patty, these the herbal ones, like the gardening stuff, I can always figure that stuff out, but the herbal stuff, I know nothing. I know very little about what helps to mend or fix different ailments and stuff, and I want to do it all with herbs instead of instead of pharmaceuticals. A foraging book, I might have one. Hold on. I'll show you my collection or some of it. Let's see, where's the rest of it? See, I keep walking away from my uh yeah, I've got herbal medicine and this one and one of the Firefoxes. Okay, these are all the ones that I have for herbs and stuff. The rest of them are like plumbing and wiring and Bible books, but I've got the Firefox, wild plant uses, preserving, hunting stories, fishing, and affairs of plain living. And then I have Native American herbalist Bible, Herbal medicine for beginners. Ultimate superfoods. I think this is the one that yeah, this is one of them that String Ridge Farm sent for me. And then the Healing Kitchen and the Herbal Handbook and then the Herbal Recipes. So um let me pile those over here and let's see what I missed on the chat. Hold on. Um Every place in America is changing. Oh, let's see. Okay, I read all that. And I read all that. Oh, I guess I scrolled up too far. The only property that is that lake property in Fairfield Bay. Oh, that one is unrestricted. Um, yeah, I don't have a foraging book, Patty. And in fact, when Jan and Jamie were here this week, they let me know what was growing in my compost pile, and apparently it's a bunch of thistles. Hey, Jan, there's Jan. She made it. Okay, I'm behind. Let's see. Jan, you got to help me figure out how to do StreamYard for the other channel. When I try to do StreamYard, it wants to air it on Big Dreams instead of on this one. The Loofah Lady. Hi, Loofah Lady. uh, no, that property is where I'm going to build. Oh, okay, cool. That's the one down by the springs. Because then that'll give me a vacation place. Yeah, see an Airbnb and then let me come stay there for free. I need a vacation from my vacation. Okay, so I have another box to open. I have no idea what's in it. But this is also from Marion, Texas. I am not yet, Barb. I'm you missed in the beginning, but the whole reason why I'm going live today is I was walking around outside and there's so many things that need to be done and I want to do them and my back is screaming no. So I'm going to wait another day and hopefully it's not too cold or too rainy tomorrow. Hey, this is not for you guys. Look, I open a box and they're so spoiled from the bark box that they think all the boxes are for them. So I got both dogs here. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, guys, so I just set up my my rainwater catchment, and these are gutter guards. So it keeps all the leaves from going in the downspout. And then these help direct the water from the downspout into the tank. So that's awesome because I was looking for them here at the local lumber place and I couldn't find them anywhere. And then I got this is shelves to help the storage solution in my kitchen because I'm in such a tiny area. So that is awesome. That came from Marion, Texas, but they didn't put the paper in here this time. You know how they usually put something in there that say where it came from, but I know she had sent me a message. So thank you, Mary, if you're here. And that is wonderful. So I can at least go set up my water catchment better because it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. So maybe I'll get to collect some of it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading the book too because I don't have TV here, so I read at night. Let's see. Yeah, she is really wonderful. Well, she's Mary, Texas Mary, but she's up in, I think it's Minnesota that she's, or North Dakota. She's up somewhere where it's really cold. Um, I don't think he has an address in Arkansas, but he has some property down here. Yeah, there you go. Read and heal while the rain is catching. That sounds like a good idea. I don't ever watch news, Homer, unless it's the weather, and then it's usually Ryan Hall. That's about the only one I watch. And shows, there's nothing on TV or in the movies that I'm learning from, so I don't bother to waste my time on it. I was under the impression that there was no shooting within 450 feet of. That might be true, Pat, but um, out here it's all hunting cabins, so there's pretty much shooting everywhere. I mean, I don't know if they, because it's off grid and unrestricted. I mean, I'm not off grid, obviously, but because it's an unrestricted area, and even if somebody got shot out here, to get the police to come all the way out here is like, we police ourselves. And Fairfield Bay, the money you pay there should come with a car. Yeah. Yeah, don't you have to down there you have like HOA fees or something, Homer, that you have to pay on the property there? That was part of the problem with the properties that are around me, not the ones that are unrestricted where I am, but all the other ones that are right near me. They were under like an HOA, and then the HOA was misdirecting funds, so now they're uh disbanding the HOA, and now those people are trying to decide if they want to become their own city or annex into one of the other cities, and who knows what's going to happen. Um Even if there's no house. Yeah, so he has to pay the HOA fees even if there's no house or nothing on the land, because you're paying for the use of their streets and their lakes. Did y'all just see that? Dilly just pulled her right off. So I guess Dilly's still top dog. Anyhow, so what else was I going to talk to you guys about? I think that was all the topics I got, other than what's the weather like. I'm on the last gravel road for our county. Ambulance took them 20 minutes to get 3 miles. I believe it. Barb, I'm afraid that if I ever have to call an ambulance, they won't find me because whoever set up my address didn't set it up right. And like all my packages go to the other side, to another street that's not even the same name as mine. Um, so when I ordered my hot water heaters. Let me put her back away. But I ordered my hot water heaters online because I didn't want to drive an hour to go get them. Come on. Oh my goodness, she's not wanting to go in. Hang on a sec. Okay, so I got two hot water heaters for the house. They're point of use hot water heaters. So they're like, I think they were 10-gallon or 6-gallon, and one will go into the kitchen sink and one will go at the shower. And to go pick them up at Lowe's, it was like an hour drive each way. So I decided to order them and pay for shipping. And they shipped it UPS. And I guess the person who got it didn't know it wasn't the regular route. So they had to send it back for an address correction or whatever. Anyhow, my packages sat at UPS for 12 days. Even though I kept calling on it daily to make sure that they had the address correct and all that. And so for 12 days, every time I called UPS, they said, well, you can come and pick it up. But where they wanted me to pick it up was 2 hours from here. And I'm like, If I wanted to drive 2 hours to go get it, I would have just drove an hour and got it from the store, and I would have had it 2 weeks ago. Uh, so yeah, there's something's wrong with the address, and I don't know how to fix it. But apparently when Amazon it puts it in as drive, and I live on a circle, and then they get over to the drive, and there's no address that matches mine. Uh, have enough, then she put yeah, that's exactly what, Dilly does, Homer. She, will eventually put Maisie in her place, and the bad thing, Patty, about those packages is that if somebody sends me a gift off my wish list, I don't even know about it unless they tell me. So some of those packages were trying to be delivered and then got sent back, and I didn't even know that that was happening. I tried correcting it on Google Maps, um, and I tried the the Department of Motor Vehicles was able to correct it by putting a pound sign in front of the number that I live at, and that still it corrected it for them, but it didn't correct it for anybody else. Um, is there a small mall of stores close to you? No. There's down in town, there's a bunch of antique places, and then I have Walmart, but I ain't going to Walmart. I rarely go to Walmart. Maybe I'll call strips of store mom and pop type. There are mom and pop type stores, and in fact, a lot of the materials for the house I'm getting at the local lumber place instead of Lowe's because they're actually cheaper. Um, Patty, that I thought of that too. So I had their address in there for a long time. That's where the packages were going to before until I got my address here. But they're like 18 miles from me. So for me to drive all the way down there to pick up packages, and I still wouldn't know when they're being, delivered. So then they'd have to call me. The hot dog place is actually closed until March 1st. So it would have to go to their house, and they're planning trips and stuff. So that might what really needs to happen is somehow they need to update my address in whatever system that it goes into. If one is empty, you can start a small business where it's a mail drop off store. Oh, yeah. I'm not doing that. That will require me going to work every day. I know, no more hot dogs. In fact, when Jan and them came, I would have taken them to the hot dog place for lunch, except for it was it was they had just closed the weekend before. Since you have that problem, I bet you're not the only one with the problem. I think that because when you order an address, like I never had an address out here. This property has never had an address. So you have to call 911 to get an address assigned to you. And I think that when they did that, they gave me the address, but I think that they didn't set it up right in whatever database it goes into. So I might have to just call them back and say, "Hey, I'm having an issue here because the post office couldn't find my address." So they had to go through all this stuff to get my address on paper. And then, like I said, when I go to type it into any thing like Amazon or whatever, it says that the address doesn't exist. So I think it was when it first got set up because talking to the DMV, they said once it's assigned, then it should be in the database, and apparently mine isn't. So, I don't know, it's just something I've been dealing with for the last year and a half, and most of the people like FedEx was able to figure it out, and fix it no problem. USPS was able to fix it no problem. But for some reason, UPS just can't fix their system or whatever. Yeah, no, I don't want no more neighbors. I just want one neighbor across the street that comes to visit every once in a while. But no, I don't want any more neighbors out here. Yeah, that's exactly where my packages are going, Jan, is to that neighbor's house a half a mile away. And even though I put it in Google Maps, it's still just saying that Google Maps still sends them over there. It doesn't designate the difference between drive and circle. So I don't know why. Anyhow. But yeah, I have this long list of things that I could be doing right now, and darn it if I can't do any of it. I'm hoping that I have the Lanacaid patches, I think that's what they're called. Yeah. I wonder, Patty, how many of packages did actually show up over there that they kept. Um, but I put those Lanacaid patches on. I thought I was out of them. I went to go order some more on Amazon, and then I found a whole stack of them. So I put those on the last 2 days. So today the back was a little bit better, but it's still all the muscles all the way across my lower back are still really tight, and that's what affects my hip, which is where all the problems are. So I don't want to. I want to wait another day and just kind of relax for a bit, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll be back at it again and get to at least work on the skirting or something out there. If it's raining out there, then I can work on the electrical and get all that buttoned up. Dollar General, they may open a store on Tour Street on my street soon. No, I don't want no Dollar General out here. Are you kidding? I will email you the address, Homer. But yeah, I'll email it to you, but you won't be able to find it on a map. Now we have it. There's a Dollar General down in town, which is like 7 miles away, but I've been in there maybe twice. That's what they're saying, Jan. It's going to be cold tomorrow, but cold to Jan is not cold to me. That's probably normal temperature. It's going to be like 65 or something. I could look really quick and see what it's. Oh, wait, where is it? Here it is. It's supposed to be 72 today. And tomorrow the high is going to be 54. And to me, that's like perfect working weather. That 54 degrees, when I came out here to look at the land the first time, like first time I ever laid eyes on the land, I came out in January. It was 54 degrees. It wasn't raining, and I thought, "Oh my gosh, I could work year round." How stupid was that? Because I wasn't taking into consideration the summer and all that good stuff. Yeah, so I think it's hitting us tomorrow. Well, it's 54. I don't think that that's that cold. Now, if it gets down to like 20s, then I'm probably not going to be doing much outside. I have massaging CBD oil that I pick up for. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be willing to try that. I used to have a CBD cream that helped, but the people that were making it for me were in California and they won't ship it out of state anymore. Yeah, half the FBI agent friends. All right, guys. Miss Dilly is in there throwing a fit. 3 bottles left, so get to me soon. Okay, I will text it to you right after this live stream. Oh, Barbara, my address is for a town that I don't even live in. And then that's my street address. My PO box is in a different town and county. And then my phone number is still from Washington. Snowsuit weather for Jan at 54 degrees. All right, I'm gonna have to go let this puppy out because she's just gonna keep whining. Um, Stay best to have you be surprised. Yeah. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. 35 this morning. Oh my gosh, Jan. I had my fan on all night, like sucking in all that cold air because it's been so hot. But yeah, I'm gonna go take care of these puppies. So thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. If you see Mary in Texas, tell her I did a live stream on the mail call. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.